Alright, what's going on everybody? So over the past 2 weeks, there's been a lot of anime news, and I decided to go ahead and just cover it in one video. Don't worry if you guys don't care about certain topics or certain things. I'll leave the timestamps in the description and in the comment section so you can skip to a timestamp to the topic that you want to listen to. But other than that, let's go ahead. First off, I wanted to list off a lot of these announcements because there's been a lot of anime announcements. I just wanted to, like I said, instead of just doing multiple videos, just go ahead and cover it all in this video. So I'm going to go ahead and list off all these anime announcements. So we got Megalobox 2 Nomad that's coming out in April. Shinka no Mai, no date on that. That's the Isekai anime. The Dungeon of Black Company that's coming out in July. That's the Isekai anime. Silver Link is doing that. Fruit Basket, the final, that's going to be premiering in April. I've been killing slimes for 300 years and maxed out my level. That's coming out in April. That's coming out April 10th. Goblin Slayer Season 2, that's been announced. The Genius Prince's Guide to Raising a Nation Out of Debt. That's a fantasy anime. No date on that. The Strongest Sage with the Weakest Crest. That's an Isekai anime. That's JC Staff gonna be doing that. The Reincarnated Sage's Alternate World Life. I got a second profession and became the most powerful in the world. That's an Isekai, and that is a long freaking title. No date on that. Is it wrong to pick up girls in the dungeon? Season 4, that's been confirmed. The Executioner and Her Way of Life. It's also referred to as Virgin Road, I believe. That's based off of a light novel. That's a Yuri anime that's going to be coming. No date on that. Mars Red, April 5th is going to be the date for that. Signal MD's doing that. That's the same studio that's doing Platinum End. That's going to be a supernatural action anime. And we have The World Ends With You. That's already been previously announced, but we got the date. We got the date for that. That's April 9th. That's also going to be simulcast on Funimation. And then we have Hell's Paradise. Hell's Paradise, I believe that got announced a few weeks ago, maybe like a week ago, whatever. But yeah, I'd read Hell's Paradise actually last week. I read the first chapter. It seems kind of interesting. But yeah, those were the announcements that we got. And then we got an update. So we got a lot of English dub announcements recently. So first off, let's start out with this anime called Sk8 that's airing right now. Sk8 the Infinity. So not only did we get a English dub announcement for Sk8 the Infinity, matter of fact, the English dub premiered on Friday, I believe. I either watched it Friday or Saturday. It was all right. It was all right. I think the quality of it, not necessarily the quality of the voice acting, but the quality of the recording for at least Reki's character and maybe a few others was a bit low quality if I would have to like give a criticism. But in addition to the English dub for Sk8 the Infinity, there's also going to be a manga for Sk8 the Infinity, so that's cool. But so we got I believe actually the dub for this and another show actually premiered on the same day as the casting announcement. So for Reki, we got Matt Shipman playing Reki, Howard Wong playing Longa. For Mia, we have Rai Mekin. Okay, so hold on. Rai McKindon, I believe that's how you say his name. Playing Shadow is Chris Gurio. Yeah, I probably butchered that, but that's probably the best way I can pronounce it. Chris Gurio, something like that. Like I said, forgive any mispronunciation. Y'all know I'll be messing up these people names and stuff. Matter of fact, I'm going off of the wrong thing here. Let me go ahead. Okay, here it is. So we have Damon Mills. Damon Mills is going to be playing Cherry Blossom. We have Jonah Scott playing Joe. I said Rye McKinnon as Mia. David Weld as Adam. And Brandon Johnson as Tadashi, who's a character I don't believe we've been introduced to yet. Or maybe that's the main antagonist. Yeah, it's probably the main antagonist. Cause no. Cause the main antagonist is Adam. I'm tripping. I don't think we've been introduced to this character yet. But yeah, so that's the English dub cast. Kyle Phillips and Christopher Wackham or Wakeham, however you say it, are the ones that are gonna be directing the dub. For those of y'all that care to know about that. But other than that, that's basically the English dub cast for Sk8 the Infinity. There was also a English dub announced, and it also came out for Horimiya, which is a slice of life romantic comedy anime. I'm not too familiar with this because I haven't seen it. But yeah, there was an English dub announced for that, and then of course it came out on Saturday. So playing, and once again, forgive any mispronunciations. Y'all already know by now I be butchering names. Kyoko Hori, playing Kyoko Hori is Marissa Duran. Playing Izumi. Let me see if I can get this right. Hold on. Izumi Miyumura. Playing Izumi Miyamura is Aldra. Oh God, these names. Alejandro. I believe that's pronounced Alejandro Saab. God dang these names. Alejandro Saab, something like that. Just so y'all know, I'll leave the links in the description for all this because I'm terrible at reading these dang names. But my boy Zeno Robinson, dude that plays Hulks in My Hero Academia. You're gonna hear that name multiple times in this video, I'm pretty sure. Toru, he's playing Toru Ishikawa. Playing Yuki. Matter of fact, what's crazy is I think this is the girl playing Yuki Yoshikawa. Playing Yuki Yoshikawa is an Iris. Let me see if I can get this. An Iris Kinores, something like that. But it's basically the woman who's playing. I believe she plays God, I can't remember the character from My Hero Academia, the bunny girl, that a lot of people like, but that's who she's playing. I'm blanking on the hero name, but she plays a My Hero Academia character that also came out in season 4, or I should say premiered in season 4. So both of them you'll be familiar with if you watch My Hero Academia. Let me see. Shu Iora, something like that, is Y Chang. I'm not sure what his full name is. It just says Y Chang, so we going with that. So playing Kakeru Sengoku is Belsheba Rusep, something like that. Not familiar with this guy. So playing Remy Ayazaki is Josita Delgado. Playing Kono Sakura is Celeste Perez. So there you go. Got through it. Thank God. So yeah, that's the English dub cast for Horimiya. For those of y'all that care, that came out. The English dub came out Saturday, so y'all can go and check that out. Other than that, we also got an update on some of the English dub, on some other English dub, as far as like the casting goes for several shows. We got an update for So I'm a Spider, So What, The Hidden Dungeon, Only I Can Enter, Bungo, Stray Dogs, Juan, and Burn the Witch. Oh yeah, I should also say we got the premiere date for some of these shows also. So for the English dub for So I'm a Spider, So What, that will be premiering February 19th, and it will star Brianna Knickerbocker as Kumoko. So the main lead character. Okay, so that's the only English dub announcement for that show as far as the casting. For The Hidden Dungeon, Only I Can Enter, that will debut on February 26th. And we got my boy Zeno Robinson once again playing the main character North Stardia. We have Lizzie Freeman playing Emma Brightness, Ann Yatako as Lola, We have Janice Kawai as Olivia Servant and Ryan Bartley as Alice Stardia. And so I saw one episode of this. I got like, I want to say like 11 minutes into it. Not for me. If you're like a big fan of like harem anime and like you're just a big fan of harem anime and you just want to like power fantasy sort of well, because it's not an isekai, it's a complete fantasy anime. But if you really want like a power fantasy anime and a ecchi anime, I believe that's kind of what it is. Like it just wasn't for me though. But for those of y'all who have been watching it or who haven't watched it or who have been looking for the dub, that's gonna be coming out February 26th. So y'all can look forward to that. Bungo Stray Dogs One. That English dub will premiere February 23rd, and it will include. So here's the cast: Max Middleman as Atsushi Nakajima, Kaiji Tang as Azumu Dazai, Nicholas Roy as Chuya Nakahara, London McDonald as Rampo Idogawa, and Chamber. Hold on. I gotta get this right because I've said this name multiple times. Shiremi Lee as Kyoka Izumi. Some of y'all might remember her from Railgun. She did a few characters. Well, she does Uiharu in Railgun, and then she does I believe the first pillar in Fire Force. She's in a lot of stuff. So yeah, that's Bungo Stray Dogs 1. That's going to be premiering February 23rd. And then this is the one that I was looking forward to. Burn the Witch. That English dub is going to be March 15th. Can't wait for that. Here's the thing with this, as far as the casting for these, as far as the casting for Burn the Witch, I'm not familiar with any of these actors. And I think that's a good thing. Because that's one of the things that I would probably complain about if they were to keep using the same voice actors. Because that's kind of a problem, especially with Funimation, where like they use a lot of the same voice actors, so it's not a lot of variety in the voices. So, but anyway, with Burn the Witch, so the casting for Burn the Witch, we have Alidra Clark as Noelle Nihashi. And so I looked up, but before I even started this, I wanted to look up what these actors have done. And Alidra Clark, what I know her from is Fooly Cooly. She played Jinyu in Fooly Cooly Progressive. Yeah, so I think that's the only thing I remember her from is that. And as far as Olivia Hack, because Olivia Hack is going to be playing Nini Spanko. So as far as Olivia Hack, she was in Avatar: The Last Airbender as Ty Lee. She was in Ben 10 Ultimate Alien as Emily. And I believe she was a character in Persona 5. She was Jose in Persona 5. And she was Emika in Rugrats. So I would say she doesn't have a lot of background in terms of anime. She doesn't like. It seems like a lot of her her work comes from American cartoons, from what I can tell. But like I said, it's good that we're getting a different. As far as I can tell, we're getting different voice actors, so that's good. We have Griffin Burns as Boggle Parks, and we have Sean Chiplock. As Bruno Bangknife. They didn't say who the chief is gonna be, so we'll have to see. But all I know is Sean Chiplock has a lot of work ahead of him, man. He has to nail that one scene where Bruno is yelling at Balgo. He's like, Balgo Pox! I can't do it, but yeah, he has to nail a lot of those scenes. But yeah, I'm excited for that English dub. As far as Burn the Witch English dub, the rest of these shows I don't watch. I don't watch I don't watch Bungo, Stray Dogs, and I don't watch the Hidden Dungeon. Only I can enter. So, but you know, for those that want to see it, it's there. Those English dubs, and then also, I don't believe that this was. I don't believe that this was the case at first. But the English dubs for Jujutsu Kaisen and ReZero, the second season for ReZero is gonna be streaming on Crunchyroll. I don't believe that that was the case at first. I believe the English dub for Jujutsu Kaisen was only on HBO or some other site, I believe. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. I know I did a video talking about when the English dub for Jujutsu Kaisen came out, and I believe it was HBO. I could be mistaken right now. But yeah, so that's it as far as the English dub casting goes. Like I said, I'll leave the links. I'll leave the links in the description for all of this. The last thing I wanted to cover, even though I don't have the page up right now for me to kind of reference, is so the author for Demon Slayer, and this is kind of this is manga related news really, but last thing I wanted to mention since I'm here, the author for Demon Slayer wants to do a what did he say? A romantic. It was a romantic sci-fi comedy. I believe that was it. It was sci-fi comedy, something like that. And the reason why I wanted to bring this up because I guess I can kind of pose this as a question to y'all. Like, what do you think the Demon Slayer author should do next? Because I don't think it should be a comedy. If anything, because I think that's one of the weakest points of Demon Slayer was the comedy. His approach, I don't know if it's a he or a she doing the Demon Slayer, the author, but their approach to comedy is the Kevin Hart approach. It's just be loud, and it's not good. The comedy fails basically like 95% of the time. So I don't think that she needs to do, or he or she, whoever. I don't think they need to do a comedy. I think that they do as far as like the darker tones, the darker moments. Like I really think that if they want to do sci-fi, then do sci-fi horror. That would be cool. That would be interesting. But I don't think that they need to do a comedy. As far as their like next work. But that's just something I want to kind of throw out there. You know, what do you guys think the Demon Slayer author should do next? That's pretty much it. That's pretty much all I wanted to cover. Like I said, I'll leave links in the description for all of this. I just wanted to go ahead and cover all of this in one video. Thank y'all for sticking with me through this. I know I'm terrible at reading these dang names, but like I said, links in the description for all that if y'all want to read the stuff yourselves. I just wanted to kind of get it out there for y'all. So thank you guys for watching. Like the video, subscribe. I'm out of here. Peace.